Welcome. I'm here today with Cranston Sparks, Business Development Manager at Mid-Illini Credit Union, and he's got me smiling and laughing already this morning. I think probably some of our best stuff happened before I hit the record button.
It sure does.
And there's a reason for that too. But anyway, Cranston Sparks, he doesn't need an introduction. About everybody already knows him, and I think that's he's one of the most noticeable businessmen. But anyway,
I appreciate that, Robert, but you're way too kind.
No, it's the truth. He's had billboards in the past. He's been on TV. He's talk show host of Dollars and Cents Show on WXRJ 94.9. He's also had multiple appearances on the Good Company Sense Show. TV.
Good Company Show.
Thank you.
WHOI TV. Right.
So people, you're the professional here, and I'm not.
Well,
so
we're in trouble.
Well, help me out. And one of the reasons why we've got him
Glad to
here
help
while
you.
I'm still learning is so he can give me some pointers on interviewing. So anyway, with that said, one of the things I appreciate about Cranston is he gives back to the community and everything he does, from his Dollars and Cents Show to what he does for business development here with Mid-Illini Credit Union, to the charity involvement, to just being involved in the community. And that's one of the things I really respect about you. I guess a little bit about us first. How do we go back? Can you tell me about our history?
Gosh, we go back a good 12 years or so. Started off, didn't start off with 5Net, but 5Net is something that we created, networking after 5, and it still exists today, but we met briefly before then while I was a realtor at Remax.
Yeah. I think it was with Chamber of Commerce.
With the Chamber of Commerce,
Probably.
right, doing some networking. That's
Yeah.
right, and we met each other, and then it's just kind of taken off from there. Yeah.
I mean, I think even back then I was like, oh my gosh, Cranston Sparks
Well,
is here.
That's my point. You didn't even know me, and you were saying the same thing.
I know, it's true. Yeah, you know,
right.
I saw you up on the billboard, saw
Oh,
your
yeah.
advertising, and you know.
Well,
you're
we've
just,
had a good relationship in
probably.
business and stayed around. So
Yeah.
it's always good you find business owners like yourself that managed to persevere throughout the years and went through the recession, and here you are. So.
But we've had a lot of fun along the
We
way
did.
too.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was a great time, and what an outstanding group of people that we had, not only as organizers
Right.
for on the board for that,
Yeah.
but also the people that attended. I mean, I don't know if you recall, you introduced me to my wife through that.
That's right. I was wondering when's that going to come
Yeah.
up, and she's happy. So.
So Cranston's taking credit for
Good
that. She's happy.
relationship.
I'm smiling. So you know,
Good,
I mean,
good,
yeah.
yes.
Anyway, okay. I guess I should ask, since this is Mid-Illini Credit Union that we're at, and that's where you're working for.
Right.
Can you tell me a little bit about Mid-Illini Credit Union?
Well, we are a credit union, which makes us completely different than banks because we're a non-for-profit organization. We're ran by the board of our members, and so what we do is really we're community-based. We provide products that are safe and innovative, but at the same token, we give back, and it's that giving spirit that makes us stand out different from the rest. We have this motto that says where different is better, and I think we try to prove it. You know, people try to figure out what are you doing and why. Well, we're giving back, and the best way we know how to do it is to partner with businesses and other entities.
Definitely different. Do you want to explain your mascot?
Mascot.
Well, I mean, that's part of
mascot
it.
is named Mo, which is a zebra. So everyone is always asking, what's up with the zebra? Well, the zebra has some values that we definitely like. For example, in the wild, they always travel in herds. So they're family oriented and community oriented. They stick together and defend each other against the lions and the tigers. And yet, like a fingerprint, they're all completely different. So it's hard to pick one out and make it different from the other. So that's why we've gone with that zebra. And Mo makes public appearances. As a matter of fact, he should be here right now. So he's at all the appearances and helps us to
Get them on Mo on video.
it would be funny if he stuck his head between us, right?
So you're an actual professional guy that wears the Mo.
I know
okay.
people like you and me.
No, you won't catch me in that. My days
No,
of work,
but there are volunteer people, and usually high school students or college students that like to get into the outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that 5Net where they always used to stick me in the costume?
Yeah, I did.
It was always me, you know? I mean,
you volunteered.
I
You get
wore-
to give it
let's see,
heart.
What would I do? Santa outfit, the Elvis outfit.
You were a lot of different things. I mean, you can bring them all up.
Okay, maybe we can edit that out later. Anyway, how did you start working for Mid-Illini?
It was by fate. Telling off the end of my previous career in real estate. At the end of the last recession, I was hungry, and I think my experience in the community led my employer to say, hey, he would be a good person for Mid-Atlantic Credit Union because he is connected to the community. So we got together and just sat down and started talking. It was a perfect match. The mission of this company versus what I had been experiencing on my own brought us together. So it's a good mix, good partnership.
Can I ask how that experience, is it the connections or is it the actual business experience that made the transition the easiest?
Both. Actually, I feel like I'm still in the real estate business because I'm out in the community meeting people, and that's what realtors are supposed to be doing. And so there's some freedom to do that. My position is to get out and connect with business owners and business partners like you.
Yeah.
So bringing you in was another joy to have us partner together at this entity because we had partnered before in real estate and so forth. So this is great.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a perfect transition. And to
Yeah,
ask
it was.
about the Cornerstone transition, can you tell them a little bit about our relationship as far as Cornerstone Business Solutions in Mid-Atlantic Credit Union?
Oh, you mean a professional one?
Yeah, you're professional. Yeah, please, yeah. Thanks.
Well, here at Mid-Atlantic Credit Union, one of the things that we've implemented since I've been here was an outreach to do commercial lending. And we want to partner with commercial business owners to do commercial lending. With that said, I was trying to create all kind of tools that we can provide our business owners so that they can kind of lean on us not only for their banking needs, but also for their service needs. And as you know, one of the tools that a business owner may need is merchant accounts. And of course, we wanted to provide that tool for them in a way that was affordable but yet safe and had a good experience behind it. And guess whose name comes at the top of the list when that happens? Robert McDuff, Cornerstone. So from knowing what you have been doing for years and longevity and improving yourself, I made the recommendation that we should have Robert do this, and of course you gracefully accepted it, and now we're in the back of the brochures together.
You're too kind. Though I remember sitting in this exact boardroom for a couple of interviews with you and Julie Workman, and I thought, man,
yeah,
Cranston's tough.
No, I knew all the right things. I just had to introduce you to her, so she needed to hear it, and of course you knocked it out the park. And so
I
you didn't have to
appreciate
sell
it.
anything.
Aside from the relationship, was there anything else that was a deciding factor?
Well, again, the longevity. You've proven yourself to be in business that long that you must be doing something right. So it was knowing your character and knowing that you're professional really part of the networking piece. And so it was slam dunk. Because we did it, look at other people, and it just didn't measure up exactly. So it was a trust factor, it was longevity, it was success, and you haven't steered us wrong yet.
See my chest popping out. Anyway, so what kind of feedback are you getting back from the customers? Because ultimately it's about your customers. That's the most important thing to
Right.
you. At Mid-Atlantic is the customer experience, and I have to come through in a big way
Right.
for you guys.
Yes.
You're not going to turn your customers over to just
Right.
anybody.
Right.
What kind of feedback are you getting from your customers? On the program?
Thank you. That's what we're getting back. There have been some where you have really talked them out of using your service because you recognize that it didn't make sense for them to buy into the service or to change services due to how they were operating. And that itself has brought a lot of thank yous to us because that's credible. When you recognize the needs of a client first instead of your pockets, it says a lot. Those that have transferred to us and utilized your service are saying thank you because they are receiving a professional service. There are a few I know of that you have saved them money in the transition. And again, you're a household name here in town. You're local, so if something goes wrong, you've been able to deal with the problem right away. You can't say that about some of your competitors, and not to say that they're not good companies, they're just not here, and that means a lot.
I appreciate that, Cranston.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, one of the things that I've seen is I've really benefited from this partnership program you've had with me. But this is something that's open to other companies too. I've
That's
noticed
right.
you guys have really done a great job of making a partners program for your business customers. Can you tell us a little bit more about that program that you've developed?
Well, what we're trying to do, we have what we call our MBA program, some micro business accounts, Mid-Atlantic Credit Union. And in that program, what we're offering is a partnership, a true partnership. membership. We just don't want you to open accounts and make your deposits here. We really try to find a way to help you with your marketing, help you with building your brand. So we would run campaigns on behalf, or at least attempt to run campaigns with all of our business owners to help them market themselves, whether it be sharing where we're at with our sponsors, with some of the sport teams in town, to marketing on paper or marketing in the media. We try to find a common ground where we're comfortable in giving something and sharing that with the business owners. So that does a couple things. First of all, it's free, and so business owners love that. Who doesn't mind someone helping them to market for free and brand themselves for free? And then it allows us to grow with the success of the company. So it has a win-win-win thing, but it's all about giving first.
Yeah.
We give, and then it comes back in fruition.
You know, when you talk about giving, one of the things that really impressed me was that luncheon that you hosted.
Right.
For
Yes.
your, not only for the business partners,
Yeah.
but you hosted for the customers, and I'll let you talk about it. I realized
Well,
the more I shut up, the more you talked about
Oh,
it.
that's
Gotta
fine.
go.
We hosted a business luncheon at one of the restaurants here, and we invited some business owners to it. I believe we probably had a little bit better than 30 different businesses that showed up. And you and I did basically a small presentation about who we are, who's Cornerstone, who's Mid-Atlantic Credit Union. We come together to partner. We want to help cross-market each other, and we want to do the same thing for those in attendance. And it was a huge success, as many of them have come on board, and some have given referrals. But I think more importantly, it's just showing the power of credit union. I mean, where else can you bank anywhere and find that they're willing to help you market yourself without charging you, even if they did? So that's just where different is better. Again, gets back to that model of ours.
Yeah.
We try to be different, and that's how we do it.
What do you see for the future for Mid-Atlantic Credit Union?
Oh, we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep giving in the community and being community-based. It's all about the people and putting people before profit. So that's where we belong. And as a result, eventually that's going to pick up its pace. We're going to grow in membership tremendously in the coming years.
Awesome. And you're going to be a big part of that. And,
I'm going to be right here.
We can also find you. You want to talk about your radio show really quick? Give that a plug. Where they?
Oh yeah. WXRJ 94.9 FM. The show is called The Dollars and Cents Show. So that airs on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. I talk about financial literacy, using local businesses and local problems to talk about how the listening audience, the consumers, can save money in different aspects of their lives. So it's a quick 10 to 15 minute show, but it's powerful.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah.
All right, that's about all the questions. I told you this would be quick and easy.
It's fun.
You have any last things you'd like to add, or?
I appreciate the opportunity. I really hope that this reaches someone and touches someone. Make a difference, reach out, and do what your dreams lead you to do.
Cranston Sparks, Mid-Atlantic Credit Union. Thanks, Cranston.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it.